2020. We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. That's taken in by Achane. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up with time. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Back to the air one more time. To the goal line and in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Warren. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. He's got room to the 45. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll work now on second and 4. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. A carry here for Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
12 more yards from him there and another first down. A run up the middle with Warren. Good blocking to the 15. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Warren. Powering forward. He's in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are back within 4. It is 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot.
And he'll take it on in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown Titans.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run the draw with Warren. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Pollard running left. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They send Ridley in motion. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now an option here, left side. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Chig Okonkwo, touchdown Tennessee. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. At the 34-yard line. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. A return now from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Warren. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A handoff running left. This is Warren. And the Raiders So we're going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jaylen Warren, touchdown Vegas. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll run. It's Warren. A second effort, and he is in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his second touchdown tonight. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On second down, here's Pollard. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score. Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. They get the Alabama man, the former first-round pick, J.C. Latham. Now they'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes third down. They'll try the left side with Pollard. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch, taken right around the 11-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught left side by Bowers. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the play fake, Dak. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time in the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. He'll go right back to Myers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They run with Warren. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to get back to a one-possession game. That's off the crossbar and in. How did that happen? It's good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On first down, they'll run the option to the left. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
That's the score. Titans 31, Raiders 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Warren. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Warren. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. Here's a screen set up for Warren.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs, they clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Jack Gibbons on the stop. A 2-yard gain.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
A gain of 6. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. First down throw there is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if...
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And the Titans are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And he's out of bounds all the way up to midfield. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone.